Hey. Think I did this right. Okay, so I had a realization. My video keeps being corrupted because OBS is fucking awesome. So what if I just do this instead? This can't corrupt. Well, that being said, here I go. So yeah, this is all I'm doing.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Oh my god, what's
If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately
Actually, what is wrong with me? I just beat this game in 18 minutes, by the way. Like, I literally just beat it, and then the video corrupted, so,
starting over is harder than starting up.
See.
If you're not ready for that,
I got better.
Like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too
I don't think I got better.
Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress.
Yeah, I don't think I got any better.
Mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Oh, this sucked. The other video was so much better. Oh, this is dog shit.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing,
come back time.
in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
What about climbing?
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
That's one. I've never done that before.
For years now,
I guess
people
that
have been
works.
predicting that
Oh my
games
god.
would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment
aside
is
from
gone,
the
they
beginning,
transform
I'm
into
doing pretty
garbage.
good. The beginning
In the
was very
context of
bad,
technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
though. I don't know why.
Over
Beginning's the
time,
easiest
we've
part.
poured more and more refuse into this vast digital
This
landfill
is
that we call the
the
internet.
thing that's going to change
It
that.
now vastly outnumbers and outweighs
Never
the
mind,
things that are
never mind,
fresh
let me up.
and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital
Oh, I
age.
could have made it up
And
there.
you can build culture out of trash. But only trash
Ha.
culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
No.
candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
There you go.
Everything's
That's a
fresh
tough
for
jump.
about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
You know, if you ever actually
In this
like
context,
take a
it's
moment to
tempting
listen
make
to
friendly
what Bennett
content that's
says,
gentle, that lets you
instead
churn
of just
through it
being,
but not
like,
earn it. Why make something
aggravated,
demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill,
makes it
filed in
like,
with the bland things?
pretty like I don't know. I don't want to say
When
an
games
accurate
win
point,
you,
'cause that's
they wanted a
debatable,
lot
but
from you. Daunting you, taunting you,
Definitely makes a
resetting,
point.
delaying you.
It's one that
Players
makes you
played
think a bit.
stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick
No,
fix
that's
for the
really
fix,
bad.
Some tricks for the clicks of the
you do
feckless.
not do the bucket that way. That is
That's
not how the
you.
bucket
You're an
works.
acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
You're not supposed to land on the bucket.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
Hammer's on the
orange
wrong side of the
is
hook.
sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a
Bucket,
bitter
I mean.
That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's
I want my
coffee.
hammer on the right
It's
side of the
grapefruit.
bucket.
It's licorice.
Or at least in the middle. I want it
It
to
feels
stop
like we're
bouncing
closer
off.
now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden.
Yeah, this is the
that
worst
chose
part
to
of the game,
continue.
sir.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured
Oh
this
my
much.
god.
Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me.
I mean, I
is a
know why
kingly
it's
gift
not
that you've
landing.
given
It's
me.
because the bucket isn't still. Even when the bucket seems still, it's not
We have
still.
the same
It's just
taste,
still
you
because
and
I'm
I.
jolting it.
It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake
Oh
in
my
for
god, I've
you.
actually never struggled on the bucket this hard in my entire life. Okay. That's alright. That's actually not that bad as long as I make the jump again. So the hard part about this is that there's invisible notches in here. And you just have to either know where they are or get lucky. I vaguely know where a few of them are, but not really. one
Have you
here.
thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his
It's the
hand?
very top of this
I think
iceberg.
not.
That's the hardest part.
Where your
sir.
hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man, nor the man's hand.
Yes.
In this, you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent. Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
I am too, Bennett. Okay, great. Oh, that's my fault too. That's the worst part about that. I hate this part so fucking much. There's many things here that have very questionable hitboxes on this tower. Especially that light, that red light for no reason has those broken hitboxes. But none of them are like, they're not flat. So they're like constantly getting your hammer wedged in between the tower and the fucking satellite. Like every fucking time. Awesome. There goes any chance of this being like a record. Oh, this is supposed to be like one of the easier parts. Easier parts, not easy part, but still. I swear it's because it's my mouse sensitivity, maybe. Because I have such a high mouse sensitivity for this game, and it's like, it literally just flings me off. There we go. No, up. Up, up, up.
No.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
Easy. Well then.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this away. I'm going where the chill wind never blows. Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows. I'm going where that chill wind never blows. And I ain't gonna be treated this away. I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I'm going where my cauldron's never cold. I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I ain't gonna be treated this away. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this away. Way, 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 way.
But an easy, relaxing game. That's actually not a bad time. If I hadn't been so dumb at the start and the end, I probably could have done like really, really good. Oh. Alright, well, that's it. No, that's actually, I literally just did this so it wouldn't corrupt. So, yeah.